Hi, give me a sec. Let me post this video and I'll get started. We have lots of really crazy news going on. Give me one sec. My phone's slow. I had my phone cracked yesterday, like my entire screen. But I break my phone a lot, but like the whole screen went black, so I had to go get like a whole new screen yesterday. Give me one sec. My phone's being slow now. Go ahead and share this video. I'm just going to share it one more place. Alright. So we have lots of stuff going on. I'm really quickly going to do some like little end time news like usual. And then you can go ahead and comment now if you want a card. So I would just go ahead and drop a comment now. But I'm going to get into this news. It was so windy in China that cars were being blown around. They had people abandoning their cars because of high winds. I also saw some of my friends are on a healing mission, I believe in Beijing, and it's snowing there, which is going to get into my next headlines. Nearly 100 turtles, 3 tons of shrimp, along with lobsters and crabs, washed up dead due to red tide in La Paz, Baja California, and Mexico. We had mass die-offs. The coastline was covered in dead fish just north of Brisbane, Australia. We have snow in Afghanistan, okay? This is what I was getting headed to. 50 people have died in Afghanistan in 3 days, bringing the total to 239, with 214 injured, 520 houses destroyed due to snowstorms, okay? We're having blizzards in Afghanistan. Maybe now will be the time to kind of wake up and ascend all this. I'm trying to get spiritually right. That's what I'm working on. In Missouri, a Jewish cemetery was vandalized. Dozens of headstones were broken. The governor issued this statement: "Anyone who would seek to divide us through an act of desecration will find instead that they unite us in shared determination." End quote. I kind of shared that because that's what's really happening right now. We are in a war, reptiles against humanity at this point. And humanity has the gift of empathy. And that's something reptiles are terrified of. So it kind of can unite us. In Indianapolis, a Jesus statue was beheaded. It's been vandalized twice in 2 weeks. UNICEF warns that 1.4 million children will die from famine. Immigration, they are hiring 10,000 more ICE agents and 5,000 more Border Patrol agents. That's pretty much all my news today. I wasn't going to go live, but I decided to anyway. I'm kind of like taking a little bit of a hiatus in case people haven't noticed. I haven't been going live quite as often. I will go live again tomorrow though. Let me get to cards. My phone cracked yesterday. Let me see. I'm trying to get to my comments. Give me one sec. Aw, good morning, Julie Remick. Yes, I'm doing cards. Yeah, there's crazy things going on everywhere. This is why I suggest that you can transcend the matrix. You can ascend to higher dimensions and still live in the same place. That's what me and my twin flame do. I'm broadcasting to you right now from higher dimensions. It looks the same, right? So it's really funny how the universe works. We have different densities or dimensions in the same place. It's kind of like an onion, so they're layered in the same place. So I could be right here in higher dimensions conversing with someone in the third dimension, and it will work just fine. So we want to transcend the matrix. We want to ascend. And someone asked me a tough question this morning. What is ascension? Okay. Let me try my best to put it into words. It is my understanding that we are activating our DNA strands. That science doesn't know a lot about DNA. They say everything's junk, that they only know what a little bit of it does and everything else is garbage, they basically say. That's not the case. These other strands of DNA, once activated, will give humanity amazing potential. Like amazing potential. Humanity will be able to fly and do crazy things, kind of like in the dream world. It's kind of like the dream world and this world are kind of reversing, almost flipping, where this is becoming almost like the dream state or the dream world. And we're going to be able to do really crazy things, much like you could in the dream world. Many of us are realizing that we can now instant manifest. where it would be really hard in the third dimension to manifest what I want. But when I'm in higher dimensions, it's very easy. We can just physically, with our thoughts, bring things into physical being. We can manifest things. So we're just kind of like learning and tapping into what we can do. Like I just put a post on my page about gifts, and like I don't even think that I've tapped into my gifts yet. I think I'm just beginning to tap into them, and I haven't even really reached my potential of what I'll be able to do. So that's where we're all at right now. We're just kind of like tapping into our gifts, activating our DNA, and figuring out what we'll be able to do. Let me get to some cards. It's good to see all of you. Work on your heart chakra. Bright and early, right? Work on your heart chakra. Let go of any kind of nostalgia, you know, past memories. I don't know. I wanted to go into, I still have like a message for everyone about self-love too. I see so many people struggling with love, like love with another person. And the reason why is because we're here to learn self-love. And it sounds really crazy. I'm in a twin flame union, but that is a relationship with myself. So we just all need to step up the self-love, and that means all aspects of ourselves. I've been through things in my life that I'm not proud of, that, you know, I wish I could, and now I know that every experience has made me into the person I am now, so I don't want to go back and change things, but maybe when I had that limited perspective, I would look at my life and be like, oh, I wish I could change the past, oh, I wish this hadn't happened, I wish this person was still here, you know, like, kind of like those kind of thoughts. Just let those go. You had to go through every experience to become who you are now, so if I hadn't gone through, you know, a couple bad times, I wouldn't be this person. So just really let go of the past. We don't have room for it. We must become lighter to do this process. So if I hang on to my past, I'm not going to be able to ascend in the same way. So I've kind of let go of my whole life. Up until like 2 years ago, or maybe a year and a half ago, that I look at that much like I would a past life. Like if I wanted to look at memories from like me and my twin flames past lives or something, I would look at my life, this life, much in the same way. So just try to like let go of things. What we're really doing is we're not, I used to think that we were getting ready to leave like off planet, right? I used to think that we would ascend and go off world or somewhere amazing, right? Well, I'm still here. So I just want to tell you guys that I used to have these notions, and now I understand that it's more like my perceptions just changed and my consciousness expanded, but I'm still in the same place. But things have changed greatly. So we're working at shifting our perspectives. Amanda Horsting, you're working on your root chakra. I'm really into chakras in case you didn't notice, because all illnesses are caused by a blocked chakra or an imbalanced chakra. Any kind of problem with your body is going to be based on the chakras. So I'm very obsessed with them. It is my gift. Anyone who gets a chakra card could really benefit from a chakra opening. If you don't know what that is, I just put a nice spiel on our page about it. So here you go. Work on your root chakra. Let go of fear. I don't ever tell the news so that I can instill fear. I do it so that we can just be more aware of what's going on. You might want to know in case it comes to a neighborhood near you, because it's going to. Cece Chapman, good morning. Cece, good, I have a message for you. I anticipate you're going to get your mail today. Go meditate. You do that so well anyway. Spend more time alone. That's how you recharge. You need that cosmic energy. It's kind of like when I sleep, I don't get the right energy. I have to meditate or find a way to connect to kind of fill myself with that cosmic energy that I need to heal. My energy is not really any good. It's more like I need cosmic divine energy. Jessica Grasso, good morning. Rest and rejuvenate. Yes, this is for everyone watching right now. So if you don't get a card or, you know, you don't make it, literally just unplug, rest, rejuvenate. Today is 2-22, as in 222. So that's a nice little sync. And that also means get some fresh air. So try to get out into nature if you can. Unplug, get outside. Even like yesterday, I was just taking my dog out more, you know, just taking my dog outside more, just getting more fresh air. We really need like 10 minutes a day to download information directly from the cosmos outside. So just try to spend more time out in nature. Obstacles and challenges. This is for Ali Menez. Literally, what is blocking you? We need to get rid of any of these blocks, obstacles, challenges. What that looks like in my life would be, I was very into like that poverty mindset. you know, where you're never going to have enough. You're always going to be broke. You're just always going to be working hard for nothing. You're always going to be sick and limited. Those were the kind of blocks I had to remove. They were given to me from my family, and I was pretty much born with them. So it's something that I'm still working on overcoming, and my twin flame has it even worse than me. So I'm working on unblocking everything that is preventing me from reaching my full potential, and you all need to do the same. We need to take a deeper look at our programming and how we're running, because much of our programming we adopted before the age of 3, and we just kind of run on it unconsciously. So we have to become conscious of these things so that we can really change it. Maria Dimkova. Authority. This is my favorite card. I'm an indigo starseed too. So I dislike authority. I know that we're all equal. I see a lot of posts where people say, no, we're not equal, but we are. We might be at all different places evolutionary or with our soul's evolution. So like I might be a little bit more evolved than maybe a couple members of my family, but we're equal. It doesn't matter. It doesn't really matter. I know we're equal. I know that I don't need power structures or governments taking my power and telling me what to do. So I came here to dismantle these systems, and I'm not going to go out and I'm not going to, like, you know, cause riots, or I'm not going to go protest, or I'm not going to do it that way. What I'm going to do is I'm going to take my energy and I'm going to put it back into my own personal life, and I'm going to dismantle any corrupt programs that are running in my body, in my mind. And that's actually how we're going to dismantle these systems. It's not like on a collective level, it's more on an individual level. Jessica Ricardo, good morning. You have to bear with me. I feel like I have a cold again. I had nose surgery like a month ago, probably a month ago today, and literally, like, it feels like I have a cold again, so I'm a little bit like, ugh, today, but I wanted to go live anyway and give you guys some messages. Jessica Ricardo, good morning. Patience and planning. This should be for everyone. We shouldn't be making rushed decisions anymore, because our choices are going to determine everything in our life. My favorite example would be, and I always watch ID Discovery. I like guessing who the killers are and using it to sharpen my psychic skills. So I watch ID Discovery, right? And there's this one story where there's this girl, okay? And she just got out of a really bad abusive relationship. And she had a new boyfriend, and he was about to propose to her that night. And instead, she went and saw her ex, and he killed her. Well, if she hadn't made that bad choice and gone to see him and had just gone with her boyfriend, she would have been alive. So it really shows us how our choices are affecting our future probabilities. So we just need to focus more. We need to have more patience and plan things out better. We can't be making snap decisions anymore. We have to really think things through. Tina Colley. Hi. Good. Yes, Tina just had a chakra cleanse, and I'm about to mail her a free chakra bracelet too to keep her really open and clear, and that's really amazing. Her sister had one too. So just really have patience right now. Have patience that the universe is working in your highest good, and practice manifesting. Now that you're open and you're clear, you should be able to manifest things really easily, not like when you're blocked, because these blocked chakras make it so we can't manifest good. So if I'm trying to manifest something with a blocked chakra, it's not going to happen good. So once you're nice and clear, practice manifesting, have patience, and practice with small objects, because the smaller an object, the easier it will be to manifest it. Caitlin Batters, good morning. Positive movement forward. Caitlin is clear as well, and she really can just do anything that she wants. She can co-create her life to become anything that she wants. She has nothing but good things coming for her, and so that's the thing. We need to undo these energetic blocks. We need to get rid of this conditioning, because it's just preventing us from being like our highest self. And my goal is to become my higher self, which is a gift to myself in the 6th density. While I did incarnate here from a 6th density planet, I have yet to really become my higher self. That's my future self. So I'm trying to become my higher self. That's what they show the Da Vinci picture with the guy with his arms out. That's what that really is all about. But you have nothing but good things coming for you right now. Amanda Horsting, good morning. Solar plexus. Work on your solar plexus. This tells me you're an empath like me. Just get out into nature more. Take a salt bath every single day. It sounds like a little bit, oh my God, how do I throw that in my schedule? Well, before my bathtub broke, I just would take one in place of a shower, and I would notice amazing, amazing benefits from it. Danny Luna. spiritual union. If you're not in one already, you're about to enter a spiritual union, which is amazing. It's so much different than those control dramas of the third dimension where you're with each other because you feel this incompleteness or you need to be with someone. It's just completely freeing. You love each other unconditionally and without condition at all. That means that you're free to go and come as you please. Like there's none of those control drama struggles. Work on self-love to get there faster. Michelle Cooper. Well, today would be ideal for manifesting money and love. But you're blocked. But you have a blocked crown chakra, and I was going to say this is your connection to source. So this is going to screw up your manifesting, or when you're trying to manifest that money you need. You would very much benefit from a chakra opening too. Literally work on praying more. You can eat purple. Just work on that connection with source. That chakra is blocked by ego attachment. So just be really careful with your thoughts and your intentions. Kimberly Kern, good morning. Balance. This is my favorite card. I have to try to work very hard at balancing all aspects of my life. That's why I'm kind of like on a schedule without even trying to be. I'm just like a creature of habit or routine. I'm always trying to get better balance over my life and all aspects of it. So just work on balance in all areas of your life. Catherine Garland, hi. Sacrifice. What are you sacrificing your energy to? Work on letting go of anyone and anything not serving you, because that feels like you're like kind of like in an energy drain. So just pay attention to your energy. It's very important. You need it for manifesting. It's skipping everywhere, so bear with me today. Let's see. It's like just skipping everywhere. Let me see. And I got cut off. Thank you. Wow, who said I love my shirt? Thank you. Caitlin never received her chakra bracelet. Okay, can you PM me your address again, Caitlin? My comments are going crazy. I'm trying to get to the beginning and there's so many of them. Give me a second. Let me see where I left off. Let's do Candace Smith. Good morning. Moving on. What are you moving on from? Just literally let go of anyone and anything not serving you. You have to move on from these things. It could be people in your family. It could be relationships. It just could be things that are, sucking your energy up. Caitlin, definitely PM me your address. Here's your card. Passion ignited. I'm trying to ignite a passion. That's why I'm trying to do these kind of things, like little tiny things like, a little bracelet will cheer someone up. So I'm trying to ignite a passion too, but you are too. You have an open heart chakra and it's amazing. You're so clear. I think you get 2 cards. You're so clear, but you're really igniting a passion. When you have an open heart chakra, it makes your energy different. Like people just want to be around you. It's just changing your energy and it's really amazing. Keep it up. Escapaceria Rojas. Accelerated motion. Just keep going forward. I always feel like a hamster kicked around in a ball. Sometimes with these energies right now, we're in a nice little break. Do you guys notice how calm the energy is? That's why I'm resting and relaxing, and I suggest you unplug because we're about to enter a crazy storm. I already started to not be able to sleep as well last night. So you may well want to sleep while you can because we're about to have some lunar events coming up. Jessica Grasso, good morning. This tells me you're an energy worker too. This is a light ball. It's used to heal people, not throw at your flame on accident. Literally, be careful with these. They're very dangerous. But this is an energy light ball. You're meant to be like an energy worker of some type. And that doesn't surprise me at all because I'm drawing healers and very gifted people to me. That's why I put that post up about spiritual gifts, because I bet by now there's probably like 1 million comments on it, and I want everyone to see how amazing they are. I am not special in any regard. We all come from one source and we all have the same kind of amazing abilities. We might have different spiritual gifts and we might all be very different, but we have a lot of similarities. So we're all very gifted and we're just tapping into these things. Let me see, Lena Williams. Suffering in silence. I'm just kind of skipping around, sorry. Suffering in silence. You're not alone at all. I'm deeply connected with all of you. That's how I'm able to do such amazing energy work, because we're so deeply connected. So you're never alone. Take that alone time to meditate and try to tap into yourself. Ali Munez, I am starting to feel better. Prosperity begins. Just really work on manifesting right now. This energy is going to be ideal for that. Dreaming and manifesting and relationships today. Let's see. Jenna Sullivan. Intense vibes. Very intense vibes. My phone's going haywire. Very intense vibes. What's disrupting you and cutting you off from the flow? What is cutting you off from that energy source that you need? Just take a little bit of an inventory of your life right now. Let's see. Sandra Peacock. I know, I'm trying to get through them kind of quick. Work on your heart chakra, literally. Just let go of any past grief or pain. Let me tell you something. We all went through death. Like, my mom died, and it was really horrific for my family. We've all been through death, or like a physical death of some type. Even if it wasn't in this life, we've all experienced grief. And the actual point of it is to open our heart chakra. It's not to cause us all this pain. We're supposed to process that pain and really open our heart chakra. Don Nixon, card please. Triumph. Just really work on, just go out there and make big decisions right now, because you're already so successful at it. Some people, I'm like, oh, be careful with your decisions. No, go out there, make changes. Go change your life the way that you want it. Because if you're waiting for someone to come change it, they're not going to come. You have to do it yourself. So really just step up and try to make those changes. Caroline Sunshine, you need some help from God. Well, you're about to come into some material harvest. So just keep up this spiritual work. I'm around so many amazing spiritual people, and we're all spiritual beings. So just stay on that spiritual path and things will work out good. Robin Warner, good morning. Work on your sacral chakra, of course, right? Work on your sacral chakra. This has to do with power and sexuality and guilt. Just really work on that. Especially women. Women really need to have that chakra open. Our solar plexus and our sacral chakra are really important for manifesting. So it's just so important. Tahaj Theresa. I do try to get to everyone. I'm not going to do a card post on my page today, but I will tomorrow. So if you don't get a card, a couple times a week, I do give everyone a card on those posts. And there's always like 1,000 people, and I make sure everyone gets a card. So stick around. Everyone does get cards with me. Foundation and Achievements. This is a twin flame union card. It's really amazing. Like the little twin flame union card with the family and the American dream. That's exactly what me and my twin flame are doing. So if you're not in a spiritual relationship, you're getting ready for one. Jennifer Suzanne, hello. Material and spiritual prosperity. Just really focus on this spiritual stuff, because that is how you're going to get material prosperity. It's never ever following that material ego path, I assure you. And material stuff isn't going to make you ultimately that happy. So we're searching for kind of a combination. There are those that have mastered the spiritual world, but you have to master the physical world as well. Like, you have to be able to master both. We're trying to like merge both aspects together. So those that will do the best are those that have mastered the material world and the spiritual world and are kind of merging them together. I am going to let you guys go really early on that note because I have much work to do today. But I'll be live again tomorrow, and I'll stay on longer with cards. And I'm going to do like a post for cards. I have a bunch of new ones I want to try out. Maybe I'll do one today. So if you haven't already, make sure to like this page, and I'll put it right up for cards in a little bit. And just have a really high vibe day. And let's just take this energy up a notch if we can, okay? Love and light.